Hello YouTube, this is SP Gamma aka Suzex Jokers from Mockingbird Gaming here, and welcome to my Pokemon Showdown episode. This is a new series, and the main aim of this series is for me to get 100 wins on Pokemon Showdown. Now, before I start with this overlay commentary, I'd like to say that I am new to the Pokemon competitive scene. I mean, I don't know a hell of a lot about it, but I do know kind of the basics about, you know, types, and I know that sounds quite bad when I say it like that, but yeah, I've been watching other YouTubers play and kind of getting tips from them more than, you know, practice myself, as I don't have the new Pokemon games. But, you know, I've played Pokemon games quite a lot. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Pokemon series, but competitive battling wasn't a major part of my kind of, you know, one of the reasons I played Pokemon. I played it just because of the storyline. It had flipping cool monsters that you could catch in tiny balls, which kind of, in perspective, sounds a bit creepy. Anyway, I've done my little research about, you know, some sort of the new Gen, I think it's Gen 7? Sorry if I'm wrong. Gen 7 Pokemon has just come out, and Klefki is a perfect example. This is a wall, right? It can set up screens left, right, and centre, and can inflict status on my Pokemon. Now my Mega Ampharos has just taken out his Klefki, and I think it's a him, Navi the Terrible. I'm sorry if you're a girl. That's my bad on my part. And I end up paralysing, but of course that carries a Lumberry, which is quite odd for a Sableye, as if I would normally carry a leftovers with a Sableye. So anyway, yeah, that's what I was worried about, the taunt. That's why I wouldn't, that's why I would normally run with the Sableye set, you know, I'd use taunt. But here I used Ampharos's Death Fodder here, purely because A, the spikes would have got quite a few damage on any of the Pokemon, and I wanted to see if it was choice specs, because it wouldn't really risk it. Draco Meteor against a Rotom Wash. So I hit him with a Volt Switch against my, with my Rotom Wash, and it hits his Banette, but the red card on my Fortress makes the Banette go away. So the close combat on the Infernape does do a bit of damage. His defenses fall, and my Rapid Spin gets rid of the spikes. And now I'd like to kind of tell you that this is my first kind of team that I'm comfortable with using. You know, I've got Heatran, which I've used a couple of times. Latios is my Gen 3 favourite legendary. And Scrafty is quite a new one. Scrafty and Rotom Wash I've just used. I don't know, just for the hell of it, really. And Rotom Wash easily goes down to a Noivern, which now I am 100% sure is choice spec, and that, bringing in Latios, was probably a bad move on my part, because even with a -1, I think it's -1, special attack drop from Noivern, my Latios probably couldn't have survived anyway. So I was lucky there that he withdrew, but sorry if it's a girl again. So anyways, my Heatran is a Dragon Wall, right? Noivern is pretty quick, and with the choice specs, its special attack is insanely high. That Draco Meteor missed. My Magma Storm hit. Magma Storm is an incredibly risky move. Its accuracy, I think, is 75, which isn't the best. Excuse me. But it can, you know, pack a punch, as it has other damage, you know, consecutive damage after that. So that Draco Meteor was a crit, which I wasn't, you know, didn't make much difference in the long term of things. And that Draco Meteor from Latios completely, you know, he sucks it up. That just sucks it up. Purely because I used Heatran just to whistle that special attack down for Latios. However, I was more surprised that he didn't switch into Infernape at all. But so Latios eats that Thunder Punch and gives off a double super effective Psy Shock, and that is why Latios is player of the match. So this is my first win. I'd like to say thank you for watching. Leave a like if you like. I'm SP Gamma from Mockingbird Gaming. Adios.